Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Master V, and today I'm going to be doing basically a beginner's guide for the game that is doing very well on my channel and that a lot of people love, Project Jojo. I did a video on this the other day and I was like, you know what? I really like this game, so I'm gonna do another video on it. So for everybody who's starting and is new, this is a really good beginner's guide to start you off. I'll get like more kind of in-depth guides to more stuff, but for now, I'm just going to do simple beginner's guide. So let's say you are completely new to the game. You obviously have to watch Jojo's Bizarre Adventures to know what this is. You know what stand arrows are and rogue guns. I think that's what they're called. So the first thing, the absolute first thing you need to do is find arrow. These arrows have a chance of giving you any stand tier 1 through 7. So once you get an arrow, click it. I don't know what you do to activate your stand if you're on mobile, but yeah. So this stand is rolling stone, and and it has it's basically rolling stone. I'm going to reset because this stand is very annoying, and I don't know how I got that on, because that is a tier 5 stand. I believe it is. I think. Tier 5 or 4. Well, I guess this is a good time to go into a different part of the section. But that is including road codes. Now, road codes can do one of 3 things. They can be either found around the map on roca trees. I think that's what they're called. Hold on, let me get closer to it. But these things right there. Yeah, they spawn on them, I think every couple of minutes they'll spawn on them. I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes. So they're fairly common. So, or you can just buy one from the item shop, which is, it's a decent bit easier. So what you can do is one of 3 things. Reset your ability, aka your stand, your worth, or your stats. If you reset your stats, you'll get all your stats back. So, if I reset my stats right now, it'll just go into points. So don't worry about, actually resetting like all the stats. I'm gonna reset my ability and get a kind of a better, normal stand that, more, starters would get. So this may take a second. I'll be back in maybe a second. 3. Okay, so I'm back. So this is more of a, beginner starter stand. So once you have your stand, I suggest, instead of trying to trade for your stand, even though it may have a really good trait, which mine is not, you really need to farm levels and get there at the game before you start training and doing all that. So another item is cash, basically. These, I think they spawn every like 2 minutes, and they despawn every minute. They give you $300 each. So I mean, that's really good, especially if you have harvest the stand. And when you have harvest the stand and you use that stand to collect the money, it will give you 800. 800, yeah, 800. So what you want to do, I believe that either the ice dummies or the wood dummies. The ice dummies can be found at the ice lake, and the wood dummies you can find over there, I think. So you can use your ability, or your stand, and basically grind levels here, especially if you have the stand, the sun. It's a very good grinding stand, and and you basically, when you do the sun, is you basically stand right about here, and then the sun will get these three kind of I guess you could say uh, lines of ice dummies. So yeah, it's a really good way to grind, especially if you're new. But it can be really good for about anything. So grinding helps, grinding especially helps with, gaining levels and money. Because the more money you have, the more you can, get more stands and try to, roll up on stands. So, oh gosh, what happened to my voice? There are bosses, but they haven't spawned in yet. Dio spawns over here. He's a very tough boss. And then Kira spawns over there. Kira has two modes. There's just normal mode or serious mode. Serious mode is, normal mode is when Kira is just normal. There's no particles or, he's not extra buff, I'll just say. And then serious mode is when there's, I think it's serious mode is when there's kind of purple particles around him and his stand, around him and his stand, and it's a pretty tough boss even for one of my best stands, which is Kiss World over Heaven. So there are many other items that you can find, like vampire masks, which will give you the ability vampire, or if you use it on a stand, you'll get vampiric, whatever. So if I put vampiric on this, I get vampiric Aerosmith. So there, this was the basically a beginner's guide for all new people who are just starting Project Jojo and want to, kind of figure out everything. I'll do a more in-depth guide, or, a more in-depth guide, maybe in the next couple of videos. I may never do it, I don't know, just an idea. But this is basically to get the feel of, what Project Jojo is, and, what to do. And, yeah, I think that's about it. So, if you liked this video, you're probably going to like other Project Jojo videos. I have a couple Arsenal videos. But, please like and subscribe. It really does help out my channel a lot. So, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I think that's about it for today. And I will see y'all in the next couple of days. Goodbye.